Okay.
Yeah, you should live right now.
Yay. Okay. Hold on. There we go. There. I think it's working. Yep. Okay. No. Sorry, guys. The internet went out. My whole stream just crashed. All of our house internet just completely fumbled and crashed. So I think it's working now. There we go. Did I really have 9 people watching and then my stream just crashed? Are you kidding? That is so frustrating. That must have been just a lag. There we go. Hi, Flay. Sorry, my internet went out and my whole stream crashed. The whole house internet just completely died. I said, did I? Oh, there's 4 people. Okay, there are people coming. Did I really have 9 people watching me? There's no way. That had to be. Before my stream crashed, I saw um I saw that it said that there was 9 people here, which I don't know if that was a bug. That doesn't sound right. There's no way that there was over like 5 people watching at once. That isn't possible. That must have been a bug or something. Okay. Um. Yeah, my internet's a little laggy right now. I don't know what happened. Just out of the blue, just started wearing out. I think. Yeah, it crashed. I think what happened. You know what? I have I have a theory of what happened. I think I think Elber was frustrated that I escaped the school, so now he's coming after me. So now he cut my power into my house and is now coming to kill me. But that's okay because if I want to, I'm in the basement right now, and I can just I don't know, break open a water pipe or something and spray water on Elber if he tries to attack me for self-defense. Okay, let me see. Let me go into a random game real quick to see if it's working. Yeah, it works just fine. All right. Yeah, so I'm still gonna want to be on for a little bit. I don't want to hop off just yet. Soon, but not yet. I still have some energy in me to go on for a little bit longer. What should we do? Should we do like an obby or something before I call it a night? Maybe um should we do murder mystery? Or should we do something else? We could also do like a drawing game or something, or like a here's a fun one. Better food. We could play like games with like choosing your favorite topic of something like food or like movies or something. Those are always fun. Maybe we can do this for a few minutes. I like games like this. These are a lot of fun. These are ones that I play all the time. I'll wait for the next round. Man, that was a really fun game. I really liked that. Pretty easy too. I felt like Albert was just sticking around the one part of the building, and that was it. Well, let me. I know the fighting sound effects get pretty loud. There we go. But yeah, it was fun. I probably give the game maybe like a 5 out of 10. Still pretty eerie to play, especially by yourself. Mm, yeah, so tomorrow, that's my plan is to start working on my redoing my parts of my animation again to get my video out finally. That was supposed to be posted last week. Dang, I was on such a roll with posting somewhat consistently, with the timeline of animation wise, and my whole animation gets not the whole thing. They got if it was the whole thing, I would have just gave up on it. But um, I still have to redo it again, which is still pretty frustrating. But I finally found some way to do it over again, and I'm going to get started tomorrow morning. Hopefully, it won't take too long. A lot of the animation is just a lot of not too much movement going on, so it shouldn't be too hard. I usually render when I make a video for an animation, is that if it's a lot of frames, I'll have to render that first part of the animation from my video before like the whole animation software crashes because I can only make so many frames at once for it to handle. So what I'll do is that I'll like render parts of animations into CapCut and then edit from there. Yeah, foods. I thought this would be fun to play. I this is one of my favorite games I like playing. You just choose whatever foods you like or what you think is better. I like games like this, like choosing your games like this where you choose your favorite topic on something. Which food is obviously my favorite thing to choose my favorites from. And there's like other ones like this that where you can like choose like which one you think like a better like I don't know like show or movie is or like what better I think there's one with like better snacks in it. Ooh. Ooh. This is hard. It really depends what I'm craving. I guess since it's nighttime now, I'm gonna go with toast. I get a craving for tots when it's like the middle of the day. I've only ever I've only ever enjoyed toast at like in the middle of the night. That's always been the best time to eat it. I missed you foods. I know, me too. I missed foods. Where have you been all this time? That's what I say to my foods when I make myself something. I go, it's been 14 hours exactly since I've last ate you toast. Where have you been? I was thinking about doing my next live stream. Maybe at the end of this month or maybe next time I do it. I'm planning to do a live stream on St. Patrick's Day and on like another weekend, and then another one at the end of the month. So three. I'm planning on three of them this month. Ooh, ooh. I personally like corn better. So maybe at the end of this month when I do a live stream, maybe I'll do an animation live stream. Hopefully, I'll be working on a different video than the one I'm working on now. Take this. Yeah. I haven't had corn since I think it was Thanksgiving. I love corn. Corn's a good food. I like this too. This is pretty good also, but I have had a better relationship with corn. I think the best parts of corn is some of the parts on the cob are like you find like the little like a little bit of the darker like burnt spots on corn. I think those parts of it are the best tasting. These aren't foods. These are just ew. I would much rather eat this than that. Neither of these are very good, but obviously lollipops. I wouldn't have trouble eating this. Sure, it might take longer to eat, but I'd much rather eat this than make myself suffer by eating only one bite of this. That's how bad it is. That's the immediate answer. Yes, it is. Just, just ew. That's how I give my answers if I'm ever over at like somebody's house and they serve up vegetables. I just go ew, and then they all just stare at me like I'm crazy. I'm just kidding. I don't do that. I'm an adult. I don't say ew. I just flip the table over and just flamethrower everything that I don't like. And then I politely ask, "Is there something else to eat that's not this disgusting food that you served to me?" Because as adults, you have to use your big adult words and not be a child. No appreciate pudding. Ugh. I don't know what this is, which is obviously an English food, but I'm choosing this. What's Yorkshire pudding? Is this like a souffle with like pudding in it? Like a souffle that's a bowl for pudding? Or is it just like a normal like souffle or whatever? Take this. Dang, I can't believe these people killed me over grapes. How low do you have to be to defend to kill someone over some grapes? That's crazy. People are insane. They're not bad. I just much rather eat anything else. It's like it's like choosing the color like gray, you know? Like you like gray. It's not a bad color, but you much rather choose any other color than gray. Ooh. I've never had a mango before. At least not that I remember. I'm not a big fan of cheesecake either, but I'll probably choose this. All right, you mango lovers. You had your last mangoes for today. I have an arbiter's sword from Halo. Don't think you can out hammer me with your hammers. Oh my gosh, this person's out hammering me with her hammer. That's that's not fair. Don't worry, I got this guy. He's mine. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. You illegally chose mango. Shouldn't have done that. Not that I remember. I'm gonna die. I died. Jeez. I like every time when I die, I like to like zoom in and like rotate my screen to see how like what limbs are where when I fall apart when I die. I don't remember ever trying a mango. I mean, it looks like it would taste like a um it kind of looks like it would taste like a pineapple. Because if I've tried pineapple before, and that's what it kind of looks like it would taste. Does mango taste like pineapple? Are they similar tasting? Probably hot dog. I've seen this. I've seen these um musicals here like 100 times in this game. I have no idea what they are. No, but sour, yes. Okay, so they're sour. Yeah, because aren't pineapples like sweet? Then that makes, I guess mangoes are sour, more the sour side. What are mussels? Are they like dried avocados? That's what they look like. I've never figured out what they were yet, or haven't figured out. My friend's here. I've been thinking, should I? Yeah, like the is that what it is? Yeah, the mussels that or whatever they were called that showed up in the last round. They look like dried avocados, like dry like freeze dried avocados. Freeze drying fruit is the thing. Fried chicken, of course. Hey, it's fried chicken, and I kind of like watermelon. Watermelon's good. Would this be considered offensive? But anyways, I like fried chicken better. Clam? Is that what mussels are? It's clam. So I didn't know that. That's interesting. Hmm. I have to look at it. Look at it. Look at it again. What is going on with that avatar? Like, why is someone in a wheelchair dressing up as a hot dog? Hmm. Ooh, anything but pie. I don't like cheeseburger. I like hamburgers, but not with cheese though. But I would eat this than that. I'm not a big pie fan. Unless I'm getting the Reese's Cup frozen like ice cream pie, then I'll have that one. Keurig, I, I don't know if I can pronounce what you just put in the chat, but it sounds pretty good. What is that? Is that a food? Keurig, I Joe Pat sauce pandang. Did I say that right? Why? What is that? Okay. Yeah, I said it right. Is that a whole like meal of like different foods or is it all one food? Oh, croissants. Croissants are good. There's never been a time where I would never not wanted a croissant. Croissants are really good. I don't know what this is. This looks like a strawberry dessert. Hey, look, I get a health potion. Give me your best shot. Come on. Oh, look at that. I can heal myself. I'm probably going to die anyways. That was pointless. I should have saved that for later. Take this. Oh, my friend didn't choose a croissant. What the heck? You chose that over a croissant? My friend that's here does is not really a person with a sweet tooth. So it so I'm surprised that they chose that dessert over a croissant. I thought they would have been on my side. It's one food. Oh wow. Okay. Man, Man, with that's a lot of words for a name for one food. That better be enough. That better be a food to like fill you up for like days on end. I have to look that up later. I'm curious to know what it is or what it looks like. Ugh, grapes. Fair, I chose grapes. Happy? I would much rather eat grapes than guacamole or guacamole. Wow. Okay, everybody would rather choose to eat grapes than guacamole. I guess guacamole is a very like food, I guess. I don't blame them. I don't like it either. Okay, I'll do like maybe like two or three more rounds and then I'll call it a night. Which would you rather eat? I don't know. These both look incredibly gross, but I guess this one. This looks like the only thing I would enjoy eating. It looks like a fluffy pancake. It looks like a shrunken pancake with just it looks just like a normal pancake. That's it. With like syrup and whipped cream going over it. I don't know what risotto is. Attack! Die! All right. I fought my life for sticky toffee pudding, so better be good when I try it one day. There's been some foods in here that I haven't tried in real life that I haven't tried, and I chose them anyways because I didn't like the other thing. And I want to try them one day in real life one day and see if they're really worth the decision I make, or if they're worse than I made, or if they're worse than the foods I've been choosing when I choose one that I don't know what it tastes like. Ooh. Oh, mochi! I've seen these. I've had these before. I don't remember where, but these were also a popular food, I think, at the time in like one season in Pokemon. No, no, you know what? I think my sister-in-law made these. She made like homemade mochis before, and that's where I remember having them. They're really sweet. Wow, that person's that dang. We're like piled up on that person to kill him, and all his like arms and limbs and everything flew up into the air. Okay, we'll do one more. Ooh. Okay, someone chose for okay, well, maybe we'll do one more after this because someone paid Robux to choose what foods they wanted to be on the screen. So let's see what good taste of foods they have. Uh, I don't know. These are both really good. Probably wings. The only times I've ever enjoyed popcorn is, obviously at the movie theater. Indonesian foods? I don't know. I don't think I would recognize them because I don't think I've eaten, at least up to my knowledge, I don't think I've ever eaten, have ever had Indonesian food before. But maybe it'll show up the next. Maybe there was for someone that selected their own foods to come up on the screen, so maybe they'll pick Indonesian foods. Let's see what they chose. Okay, this will probably be my last one. Then I'll end stream. All right, let's see what you chose. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These are horrible. Ew. Probably this one. I would much rather eat this one than the feta cheese. Wow. Okay. We know what this person, whoever that made this choice, uh, what? That's my friend. She chose feta cheese on her own by herself. That's so sad. Why are you choosing food? See, this is something that I think she would have liked more. We talk to each other a lot about like, our favorite foods and stuff whenever we talk to each other. And it seems like I would have guessed that she would choose like stuff like that was over there, not just plain block cheese. I think she's trying to troll me or something. There's no way that she would actually choose it and mean that. But anyways, yeah, we know what the person that made those selections, we know what their favorite foods are. Ooh, eh, I don't know. This one, I guess. Not really. I haven't had gazpacho before, but I'm not a big fan of pickles either. Is gazpacho a Indonesian food? Does this count? Wow. Oh, you know, I bet there's not how many people out there can say that their death has been caused by pickle lovers. I know I have. I can say that because I was just killed by pickle lovers. Oh right, there's flags behind it. Well, I'm not the best at recognizing flag. What flag is this? Is this Mexico? The only flags I recognize is, the American flag and the England flag. Oh, it's Spain. Okay, my bad. I thought it was Mexico. Okay, so what if there's maps? What if the flag is a map of the world? What does that mean? Does that mean that it's just that it's like popular all over the world? Probably steak. I like steak. So I think the world map that shows up on the background means that it's a popular thing like around the whole world. Like it's just not entitled to one country or continent. How am I supposed to deal with a pile of enemies at once? I can't. That's how. That's why I couldn't do it. Oh yeah, right. I can change my auras. I got some pretty good ones, I think. There was one like unique. Oh, did I not get one? Hold on. I can get a better aura. I'm gonna see if I can get one. Rare! I got white lightning! I don't know what that will look like. Don't- But it better look really cool. Oh wow, that looks awesome. Look at that. I have aura right now. I'm Mr. Oh, croissants. Definitely. Like I said, you can't beat a croissant. Croissants are a great food to have, regardless of if you're craving anything else. Even if you're not craving some like bread, uh, you'll still want a croissant. Okay, this is France. I know that. Obviously, I know. Not even just looking at the flag, just looking at the croissant itself is you can tell you can already know that it's France. Everyone chose the croissant. I didn't. It took me a second to process that. See, everyone loves a good croissant. Anyone who would have chose the I already forgot what the other food was. If they chose that over the croissant, they'd be lying to themselves. This white lightning looks so cool. I love it. Ooh, probably an apple. I like apples. Oh my gosh, I have one. Wait, wait. Um, there's one funny story that happened on Roblox like a couple days ago that I want to share. I'm thinking about sharing this maybe one day as a story time video one day, but I want to share it now. You know, I'll tell you what it is after this fight. It was super funny. Come on, hang in there. Yes, I got him. Right before I died, I got somebody. I got somebody again. I'm on a record. Wow. With some help, I've single-handedly took out everybody with a low health bar. That's a record. Anyways, oh my gosh, there was something hilarious that happened just a few days ago. So, so um it was when I was playing Roblox on my phone and on my phone when I play Roblox on my phone, I have voice chat on there. So, I use voice chat on my phone to talk to people and everything, right? And there was one game that a friend invited me to. I don't remember which one it was, but we were playing it and things, and there was someone else, and there was like this like kid there, like some like 5-year-old kid that was playing the game too, that was in the server, and and we're just like playing the game and everything, and the kid starts coming up to me and my friend and saying hi and stuff, and just like hanging out, and in the background you can hear the kid's mom say, "Hey, don't talk to strangers." Which I'm not gonna finish the pun to that joke. I'm just gonna let that sit to understand what's so funny about that. But then afterwards, after that happens, the funny thing that happened after that was that the kid's like avatar like walked up to me, my character, and I think it was the mom that asked. The mom asked me, "Hey, how old are you?" And I said, "I'm 21." And then she goes, "How?" And I'm like, "What do you mean how?" I was born one day, and it's been 21 years later. That's how people age if you don't if you've never if you're someone that if you're in some like time paradox where like you don't age ever. Us mortals age. No, us mortals do age within time. And I've lived a 21-year time period. But I think she meant how, as in like how is an adult playing Roblox. I think that's what she meant. But the way that it was set up made it sound like she was asking like how I was 21. It was really funny. Mm. So I'm definitely going to make a story time off of that one day. Maybe I'll make a topic about like I don't know, maybe like my favorite Roblox games and like stories about what happened on Roblox before on voice chat. Because there have been some pretty crazy things that have happened on voice chat before in Roblox. There's some crazy people out there. Like fun crazy and just crazy crazy. Okay, this is for sure my last one, and then I'll call it a night. Gosh, I'm hungry. I think I'm gonna make myself some chicken after this. Whee. Okay, last one. Let's see if we can go out with a bang. We did not go out with a bang. This is the complete opposite of what I wanted to end out on. I guess this one. Okay, let's see how many people choose what. I think more people are going to be on the creme brulee. I think that's how you pronounce it. White lightning. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna be like white lightning strike, but there's no one over there. Okay, that's probably my last one. So yeah, it's been long enough, so I won't keep yapping anymore. So good night, everybody. Thanks for thanks for coming and hanging out here. It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the horror games that I chose. Um, I am going to be streaming again on St. Patrick's Day, and then I think another, and then two more weekends before the end of this month. So yeah, so come by if you want to, if you have time. I enjoy having anybody over. Anybody that wants to come. If there's more than like over 10 people that wants to come over for a live stream that I'll do, I won't complain. So yeah, that's it. My new video will be coming out soon. Hopefully maybe two. That's my plan. Hopefully I can get them done soon. I've been on a roll with making animations. It's just that there's been some technical difficulties with my one I'm working on right now, so it's taking longer. So technically I did finish this animation and I did keep to my schedule. It's just that the universe decided not to let that happen. So yeah, so that's it. Good good night or good morning, everybody, whatever time zone you live in. I'm going to make myself some food before I go to bed because I'm super hungry. I'm going to make myself some chicken nuggets and have a little patch of ketchup with it, you know? So bye. Take care. I love chicken nuggets.